Okay, so 5 reasons to not move to the Philippines. I know I've told you 100 reasons too. Most of my videos are promoting moving to the Philippines, and I stand by that. It's a good choice for 90% of the people watching. But I pride myself on telling the truth on this channel and not just being all glass half full, all up, everything's perfect, and it's just a paradise with 100 virgins waiting at the airport, and you can live on $500 a month and all that. That's all nonsense. So I pride myself on being the realest channel in the Philippines. Might not get the most views, might not be the biggest, but I'm big enough to have an impact, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. So first and foremost, number one, if you have health issues, serious health issues, you do not wanna move to the Philippines, realistically. If you do, you want to move to BGC and be near St. Luke's, which is the best hospital in the Philippines without a shadow of a doubt. Outside of that, you don't want to get sick in Boracay, you don't want to get sick in El Nido, you don't want to get sick in Bohol, Siargao, even the famous 4 islands. The healthcare is less than stellar in my personal opinion, okay? So, number 2, money issues. If you are not solid financially, as in solid, like 6 figures in the bank, 3,000 a month coming in, something like that, just visit for now, man. Get yourself on your feet, you know, unless you're a e-commerce guy or an English teacher or a big YouTuber or somebody that's making, you know, thousands of dollars minimum a month through your phone or your, you know, laptop or whatever, and you're able to at least consistently keep that going to some extent. And in addition to that, you got 6 figs in the bank, or I don't know, 50K, and you're ready to go home in a year or two, if all else fails, do not come to the Philippines. You don't want to go broke in a developing country. Yes, everyone will treat you like a king for the most part, and yada, 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 yada. If you go broke, you're not home, my friend. It wouldn't be pretty, you know. Filipinos are kind, I'm sure, you know. If you had a girl that you broke the bank with initially, she might help you out. She might keep you going for a while, but most girls out here don't make a ton of money, and foreigners are looked at as eternally wealthy. So do not make that mistake unless you're ready to double back home. If you get down to $10,000 in your bank and your digital business, if it exists, is not working, book the first flight home. Figure you'll have 8-9 grand. You book a cheap economy flight to rebuild your life. You're gonna need multiple months rent, deposits, food, look for a job, all that good stuff. So money issues is going to be the number 2 for sure. Number 3, patience. The Philippines will teach you patience if you don't already have it. That I can tell you for a fact. The Philippines does things on Philippines time. You're a foreigner. You have no say in what happens. You could go to a drugstore and wait an hour in line while there's 7 girls on the floor and 1 girl is a cashier. You could go to the grocery store at the wrong time and wait an hour and a half in line. It's just the way love goes in the Philippines. So do not come out here if you're an impatient, you know, cranky, fussy guy. Best off staying in America or a Western country where it's all quick, you know. Number 4, out of stock. If you're always used to all your stuff being in stock and it's all good to go, there's times you go to Starbucks and they'll say we're out of coffee stock. We were at the El Nido airport the other day. They said we don't have any coffee beans at a coffee shop. There's no coffee. They might say they don't have ice. They might say they don't have beer. And this could go on for days after days after days. You know, could stock up on things that you like. There's ways around it. It's not a big deal for me. But if that's a big deal for you and you're used to the quick, always in stock West, or another store's got it, could be multiple stores are out of things. There could be only 1 store sufficient in your area if you don't live in a Manila or Cebu or whatever. So out of stock, if you can't live with out of stock, do not move to the Philippines. Number 4, humidity. That's number 5, humidity. If you have a problem with humidity and you do not like humidity, you're a big sweaty type of person and you're not feeling the humidity factor, you don't want to come to the Philippines. We are close to the equator. I lived in Las Vegas, 120 degree dry heat. This is worse. It's burn a hole in your head hot. Even in the beach, it's hotter than in Manila, in El Nido, in Siargao, in Bohol, everywhere I've been. This is a different kind of heat. I'll change my shirt 3 times a day if I even wear one. This is serious thing. You'll find yourself taking multiple showers. Some people get it worse than others. If you're a heavy guy, if you're a sweater, whatever, and you cannot adapt to humidity, do not move to the Philippines. Also, on top of all this, what it comes down to is, you know, you gotta do that discovery trip for reasons exactly like that. If you realize that, hey, you know what, I've been here for 30 days, it's a beautiful country, I love it, I love the women, everything, but I can't handle the humidity, it's not gonna be for you. There's no way. You're not gonna be able to hang with the humidity if you know, give it a test. That's why I tell people, don't throw your life away and just move to the Philippines. You're gonna wanna come and test it out, because something like humidity could be a deal breaker for you. And you wouldn't think that watching videos like mine and go, oh, it's nothing, you know, these people don't even mention it that much, or they don't, you know, nobody else ever said, hey, I left the Philippines because of humidity or whatever. Dude, it's serious. We're near the equator. It's hot as hell. It's never cold. If you go to Baguio, maybe, it's never cold. I've been here over a year and a half. I've never busted out my hoodies or my nice jeans that I brought here. Never, not a once, never. It's always hot. So keep that in mind. And I'll throw in a bonus one, culture. So if you don't have an easy time adapting to culture, and the fact that your girl's parents will play a big role in her life, the fact that people are very close and you may not be put first, the fact that you do not change policy on a tourist visa as a foreigner, or even if you are on a permanent visa, SSRV or whatever, you're married to a Filipina, you're not making policy here. You're adapting to their culture. They're not adapting to yours. Doesn't matter how they did it in America. It's like when I moved to Nevada from California, and I told them, well, in California, this is what happened with my car registration. They said, you ain't in California, cowboy. So same thing for the Philippines. When you come to the Philippines, you're not making policy. Doesn't matter how angry you get, how many times you jump up and down, you know, do this and that. You don't make policy. You're a guest. You do things the Philippines way. That's the slow way. That's the not excellent customer service way. That's the humid way. That's the out of stock way. That's the you better have money way. And that's you better have your health in order way, realistically. Okay, guys, don't want to scare you off from this beautiful country. I'm staying here. I love it. But this is not going to work out perfectly for everybody. And once again, I like to give it to you straight. No cut, no chaser on this channel. Boracay Island for a while, Station 1, sunset, sana all until now and then.